Well, as you know, second language acquisition is the process by which people learn a second language. In our case, English. While we are learning it, we can find some difficulties in the important subject called phonetics, which is the branch of linguistics that deals with the sound of the speech and their production, combination, description, and representation by written symbols. Now, in this video, we're going to share with you some of the opinions that we collect when we went to different high schools. We asked the teacher if they thought it was important for high school students to know a little bit of pronunciation and how they incorporate the pronunciation features of English to their lesson plans. Afterward, we're going to expose our opinion as a group and about the importance of learning pronunciation features in high school and how we think we can achieve this aim. And after that, we're going to end with a short lesson plan.
According to Silvia Mesa, an English teacher of Instituto Comercial de Linares, it is very important for high school students, providing them knowledge about phonemes and intonation features. Therefore, the most appropriate way to offer them clear information about English is showing how it is spoken, so they do require phonetics. But phonetics is not obligatory during high school. Nevertheless, that does not mean that teaching phonemes and pronunciation features are not necessary. So we have to reinforce as much as we English teachers can, because in our current society, English is very important. Indeed, by the globalization and also the constant growing of new technologies. Thus, as English teachers, we want them to develop self-learning skills and promote a better English basis if they go to university.
Oscar Norambuena, our second interviewee, is an English teacher in a 3rd and 4th high school level in San Jose School in San Javier. His answer was that he thought that pronunciation is really important in English, but pronunciation is one part of English. Remember that we have reading, listening, writing, and of course speaking. However, it's common that most English teachers are focused on teach reading and writing and they forget speaking. Indeed, a few classes are taught in Spanish, thus students do not feel the necessity of speaking English. In the interview, teacher Oscar told us that he taught pronunciation by the repetition of sounds, reading aloud, and singing. Those were his strategies. However, he didn't teach phonemes one by one. Now, in San Jose School, students feel motivated to learn English and they really like speaking because they know that the classroom is the only place that they have to practice and speak English. Furthermore, teacher Oscar told us that San Jose School had developed and had been in contact with the language as much as they could. The level of English in that school had increased positively, that its students had participated in an English debate and they had the 4th place in the region. Thus, students at school were really happy with the English language.
As a group, we think that teaching phonetics to students is important, not only because it can improve the pronunciation, also because they can develop abilities like listening. With some knowledge about phonetics, they will notice the difference between some words. For this reason, it's really important that students learn phonetics because the acquisition of English languages it is easier to achieve. One method to teach is by the resemblance of sounds. For instance, to teach the of cat, we say that this is like an E, so we put our mouth with the shape of F, and we pronounce cat. Now, in the case of intonation, we could teach how to pronounce questions correctly. The difference between WH and yes or no questions, which is different in Spanish. Do you like coffee? Are you sad? Where do you live? What's your name? Here we have some examples of rising and falling tones in some questions. WH questions always have falling tones, and yes or no questions always have rising tones.
Well, this is a short lesson activity that we think it could be helpful to introduce students to phonetic world. Topic: single vowel sounds. We should teach them all the different 12 sounds and the phoneme for each. Okay, now we are going to explain vowel sounds. The first one, okay, you have to put your mouth when you're going to say an F. So you put your mouth with that shape and you pronounce CH and A. You mix the two of them and you say this. Try it with the example, please. Hat. Okay, now we're going to go to the other one. Here we have a no, so you put your mouth in a shape with a O, and you pronounce this one. Now you mix all of this and you say this one. And then tell me the example, please. Car. Right, you get it. You're going to you're good. And here we have three, which is almost simple because it is a O longer. It's a O longer than the usual O. So say O. Now with the example, please. Ball. Okay, yes. Remember when we have these 2 points, it is because you have to say with a long vowel. With the E. And say the example, please. E. Okay, and we're going to continue with the U. Example, shoe. And finally, we have the E with the E, which is the same E that we use in Spanish. So say it, please. Bell. Yes. Okay, you got it. Thank you. Okay, we're going to continue. Here we have a, which is stronger than the other one, and you have to say more open. Okay, and then please, for example, but. Right, you get it. Here we have the O. It's stronger and shorter than the other one. So say it, please. O. Okay, for example now, dog. Yes, you get it. And here is the E. It is shorter than the other one. Please say it. E. Yes, you got it. Yes. And please, example, pink. Yes. And where I think we have the U. Say it. U. Okay. And the example and the book. Yes, it's shorter. Yes. And here, well, all of these are shorter than the other one. But here we have some I think because this is a mix between you have your mouth in the shape with a U, with just the shape, and then you pronounce an F. Yes. Take an example, please. First. Yes, you got it. Now and finally we have this one. You put your mouth with that shape, and at the same time with that shape. It is like a mix between the two of them. Try it, please. Yes, and then please above. All right, you got it.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to continue. It's going to be an evaluation. So, please start with the first.
Hat,
Head,
car,
car,
ball,
ball,
sea,
key,
shoe,
shoe,
bell,
bell.
bus,
No, it's not bus. It's bus with a stronger A and shorter than the other one. So try it, please.
bus,
Bus, yes.
dog,
With attitude.
dog,
Yes,
pig,
yes.
book,
Book, yes.
first.
First. Okay, thank
Excellent.
you.